Hello everybody and welcome back to some more Final Fantasy XIV. I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna go. We're gonna go and talk. Today I'm gonna do some long needed quests, job quests. As you can see, my character, the class I have equipped right now, is level 48 Pugilist. Pugilist? I don't know how to pronounce it. But, that's not supposed to be how it works. I'm supposed to have gotten the monk at level 30. And I have not. Oops. I've just been playing too much off stream and been streaming other things and wanted to save blue quests for stream. So that happened. Anyways, let's just go. I can't. I don't have time. If I want to get all these done, I do not have time. I just have to go. Go. Alright, let's go. Tell me, do you know of Professor Eric? He is a scholar of Eorzean military history, whose genius is second to none, and he is among our most valued clients. Some find him to be verbose, tedious, haughty, but never mind all that. The man spends more gil on a moon's research than most people see in a lifetime. Hence our amicable relations. His latest work has him visiting the sites of ancient battlefields. He insists on surveying the lands plagued by savage beasts. According to him, the beasts keep man away, and less intrusion by man means greater preservation. Whatever his reasons, should the professor meet an untimely fate, we will be unable to collect the gil he has borrowed, much less the interest. Oh, and it would be a terrible loss for the academic community, and so on and so forth, yes. The point is, the man must needs be guarded. To that end, I sent a monk of Alamigo to see to his safety, but it turns out the bloody oaf has no work ethic about him, just like an Alamigan. The professor cannot focus on his work if he feels endangered, and so has demanded we assign him a new bodyguard. That's why I'm so glad to see you, Barnaby. The professor is awaiting his new escort as we speak, and I'd like for it to be you. What happened? Okay, it's behind the counter. I was like, my cactuar just faded from existence. You are yet a mere pugilist. Perhaps this task would provide some insight into what it is the monkhood does around here. Make for the Goldsmiths Guild, and there seek out our good Professor Eric. The professor claims he will pay his debt and the fees for his protection once his research is complete. See to it our investment doesn't end up under the paw or in the maw of some nasty beast. Alrighty then. So, Goldsmith Guild, let me make my way to an Aetherite real quick. Because I know there's an Aetherite near... Where was that? Goldsmith Guild. There's one outside the Mining Guild, and I think that's pretty near there. Nope, there's one right at the Goldsmith Guild. Again, no wasting time. We just go. Goldsmith Guild, there we go. Eric. Ah, my punch-prone manservant, I presume. You may and shall call me Eric. You are to guard my life even at the cost of your own, and aid in my revolutionary research whenever and however asked. Know that my primary endeavor is to reconstruct the military histories of old through the ethereal analysis of ancient battlegrounds. I assume the words conjure in your simple mind romantic images of vast plains and open valleys with armies charging blindly at one another. False! I seek to know where the armies of old were deployed, where they made camp and marched. No doubt you think such lands to be those sung of in the songs of bards. False! They are here, beneath our very feet, and to find them and determine precisely how events unfolded upon them is my purpose. No doubt you jumped at the chance to aid in my work. Tell me, which of my treaties have you read? All of the... None! Gods, I knew you adventurers had a reputation for being unlettered. I didn't know you actually made efforts to remain so... Remain so? It matters not. I require that you work only with diligence. Unlike that Widdergelt buffoon, that man proved to be a sloth itself. Alas, he is a monk of Alamigo. I suppose the fool was too busy opening his chakra, or whatever it is those barbarians do all day. I admit, he seemed keenly interested in my research, but now he's gone off to 12. He's gone off to 12 knows where, and has yet to return. Do you understand the sheer magnitude of this inconvenience? Sure, I guess. Good, good. You show that much promise at least. But let us speak more of the work. Our first destination is the Silde excavation site in central Thunlun. I believe events of great import to the history of Silde transpires there. Surely if you have ears, you have heard of Silde. Or are you deaf as well as dull? Very well. I see you require some instruction. It would be remiss of me, as an academic, to allow you to wallow in such ignorance. Silde is plunged into chaos in the wake of King Lalowefu's demise, or the King of Springs, as he was known. Despite the success of economic reforms, blah blah blah, yada yada yada, fomented unrest among the people, yada yada yada, resulting in violent outbreaks throughout the kingdom. Still there was Sultan at the time. Peas and carrots, distant descendant. Attack was ordered. And so, irony of ironies. Hadn't been for that horse, you see, some more things would have happened, and it so goes and goes on and goes on. It's fascinating, is it not? Is it enough to convince one things could not have happened any other way? No? False! One among my colleagues disagreed with this interpretation of events. He claimed to have evidence suggesting otherwise, but all trace of it disappeared before it was published. Mine own research shall unearth any such evidence should it truly exist. I shall know the truth. Granted, you are not the brightest coal in the brazier, but surely such a prospect entices even you. And so, we make for the Silde excavation site in central Thanalan. Travel the way before me to see that it is safe, and once there, set up this aetherometer. And should you ever care to know more of the Eorzean military history, do come and see me. It is a personal crusade of mine to guide the dullards of this realm towards some modicum of enlightenment. Okay. Yeah, you guys getting just a big earful of this guy as me? Sheesh. Okay, so where am I going now? I'm just doing this. Okay. So. Central Fenelon. This gate, though. Gate of Nald. Okay. Gate of Nald. Oh, right. I forgot it shows the little map here now. Ah, okay. So that's way back where the story quest was for this area. Where you run into a big old golem deal. For the people who started in Ul'dah. I haven't been down here in a while. An odd contraption used for measuring surrounding aether levels. Level sync. Give me just a second. Let me get this set up real quick. There we go. And all right, awesome. All right, proceed. Look how many levels I'm going to be going down. Who knows what abilities I'll be able to use, and what I will not. Well done. Now we need only wait for the aetherometer to gauge the... There are fiends about Barnaby. They are oft drawn to the lingering sense of blood and death. Well, this is what you're here for. Have at it. Alrighty then. Cat, cat, punch, punch. Yes, that's his potatoes flowing now. Rabisu. Ah, here comes a true foe. What are you doing now? Oh! Oh, is that gonna be my monk outfit? Can you dye it blue? My nose! Well, Widdergelt, so good of you to drag yourself all this way, you pure blind sluggard. Ah, and Barnaby, you have far exceeded what admittedly low expectations I had of you. I suppose introductions are in order. Far be it from me to deny a realm's unread the comfort of one another's company. Widdergelt, Barnaby, Widdergelt. The monk I spoke of, sent to me from Gagaruna. I tried to make a pupil of Widogelt as well, but he has little mind for history. His primitive beliefs in the witchcraft of chakra and spiritual energies have a tenacious hold on him. Oh, truly? This is the area where there have been sightings of walking dead? I have heard the tales. Some claim they've seen an apparition wearing the garb of an ancient commander. Careful, there are still dangers about. His work is dear to him, that is good. He thirsts for knowledge, for truth. Discovery awakens him. You too have awoken, friend. Can you not feel it? Do not be frightened. Here was a battle, long ago. Much energy remains. It has found you. It flows through you. Your chakra has been opened. This was the light that shone from you. It is as Eric said. Widogelt is my name. I am a brother of the monkhood. My order is the Fist of Rhalgar. Our way is to train the body and mind. The fist is our weapon. With it, we put down our enemies. The energy within us moves the fist. The chakra is the seat of that energy. It is a sacred place. It can be opened, and the life force within controlled. Chakra exists in all that lives, in all beings. Yet not all beings can open them. Much training is needed, and great discipline. With these, the life force be commanded. And there are those who require no training. Their inner strength is such that it forces the chakra open. I have heard of this happening, but never have I seen it. Until now. I see in you great conviction. You mean to walk the monk's path. And so I will give you this, a soul crystal, the mark of my order. None but a monk may hold it, and only then would the orders leave. But your chakra is awakened. That is clear, and so you are worthy. Many bore that crystal before you. It remembers them, their breath, and their movement. They will one day be yours, but your chakra must open further. Only then can the crystal's memories enter you. This is no more than a beginning. Now you must train. Learn to control the life force within you. With time, you will master it. We stand on an ancient battleground. A great war was waged here. The spirit of the fight lingers. The aether reaches for the chakra. It aids in their opening. That is why we monks seek such lands. Eric seeks the lands for reasons of his own. The fates favor you in this. Follow him. Your chakra will grow evermore. Professor Eric is leaving. Fear not. I will see to his safety. Please, brother, the aetherometer. Gather it and bring it to the Goldsmith's Guild. The level is no longer synced. Okay, so he handed it to me, but I haven't really finished the quest yet, so I don't think I've actually gotten it. Open up your eyes, see the world from where I stand, me among the mighty, you cage at my command. Open up your eyes, sweet land, to grow up and get wise. Come, our little one, open up your eyes. Liver. Okay, so that'd be the Goldsmith's Guild. Yes, okay. I remembered. I'm in, bud. Well, look who has decided to grace us with his presence. Did you enjoy the saunter back? I was just about to begin my analysis, so if you've matters you wish to speak of, hide asset, you save it for... Oop. You've brought the Atherometer. Excellent. I had a feeling you might not be entirely useless. Now, let us see what discoveries await. Would a guilt passed along a soul crystal to you? Moved to join the monkhood by the bone-headed Claude, were you? Well, I suppose it is for the best that my pupils get along. But I do believe I will see to it that you are sent to separate locations for the next round of measurements, and I dare say the land to which I intend to send you is fraught with dangers. You had best tread the monk's path quickly if you mean to defend yourself, and me besides. The next month's quest will be available upon level 35. Well, I'm level 48, so, you know, I think I'm good. Rockbreaker. Delivers an attack in the bonus. You have 130 to all nearby enemies. Okay, let's see. Monk unlocked. I've got Monk. Now it is unlocked. Time for the hold my hand up to the sky. Guided by the souls of Monk's Path, you have opened a chakra within you. Oh, I've had this unlocked for forever. Time for it to tell me how it works. Indicates the number of chakra a monk currently has opened. Chakra open in meditation, or by using certain weapon skills. Opening 5 allow for the execution of Steel Peak and Howling Fist. Quite level 40. Probably from the 40 quest, not just from level 40. Oh no. Oh no, my bar. I've got to rearrange it all. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Here, I'm going to use my phone. I'm going to take a picture. I'm going to take a picture of this. I know it's not going to, I'm going to have to rearrange some of it, but I want certain things just to be how they are, like in my main rotation. Okay, so give me a second to get this all figured out. Okay, that's in the right spot. There's nothing there. That's good. I like how there's stuff here that I don't even have. Fists of Earth. Okay, and then 2. That'll be Rockbreaker. I'm just going to put it there for now because I'm missing something. Which move is that? Meditation. Why don't I have that? That seems like an important one to have. Whoops. Alright, must be... Can be executed in coral form? Let's see. Changes form. So that's a third thing. So... Let me move... And... Oops. Yeah, that's better, I think. Okay, so now I've got that. I do need to put... oh, I need to go to... let me go put this stuff up. I've been doing some stuff on my Gatherer and Crafter, as you can tell. I need to switch that stuff out. Let me get the next mission, though. And then, no, let me, before I forget, I need to get this out of here. I'll mess with the rest in a bit. Whoops, how did that happen? Okay, so, inventory. Set to hotbar. There we go. Alright, now we're good. Although, while I've never used it, I do remember I have this as well. True North. I'm not high enough, I'm almost high enough level to use it, but until then, I had it. Okay, I have it equipped. Alright. Alright, good. Professor Eric seeks to measure the aether of more ancient battlefields. Ah, just the people I was hoping to see. I was a hair's breadth from setting out on my own. To look at you. Yes, I dare say you appear to have been growing in brawn at the expense of brain. Right, well, let us measure some aether, shall we? And by we, I mean you. Oh, and the monk Simpleton, of course. Though, contrary to his nature, he has already set out for the destination I assigned him. Thinking, perhaps, that you are far too stupid to take, much less understand, etheric readings. It is true, you are stupid, but the aetherometer shall do all the work for you, and transmit the data back to me. As souls more suited to action, the monk Simpleton and yourself need only carry the device on your person and set about beating on things as you always do. I shall capture data as you trudge about hither and yon. Aether is not only the source of all magics, but also the fount of all life, yet despite its ubiquity, it remains imperceptible. When a living thing dies, the aether comprising its life is released. When this discharge takes place, a portion of that aether remains, lingering in the physical world. No doubt you have blah blah blah, and blah blah blah, ethereal crystallizations, yada yada yada, physical manifestations, apparitions of the deceased, and so forth and so on, and luminescent glow, and everything all like that. Know the ethereal threshold. In short, the more violent and dramatic the loss of life, the greater the amount of aether left behind, either in its imperceptible form or in crystallizations. And where are the most lives lost in this manner? Cemeteries? No, false, you idiot! Battlefields! Do you not see? With etheric readings on these locations, we can discern the scale and more of the battles that took place there. As for those four beliefs the monkhood keeps, chakra and spiritual energies and whatnot, if I were to allow that they truly exist, I would be inclined to say that they are one and the same as Aether itself. The Aether churning around these ancient battle sites comes naturally to settle in the surrounding life, both plant and animal, though more so in the latter, it accumulates within them, felling these beasts, then releases that Aether, causing a surge that resonates with the Aether within you, causing it to expand, the so-called opening of the chakra. By this, the power of life itself within you grows. A watered-down explanation, but adequate for one of your mental prowess, I believe. Mine own wife never had the patience for such things either, nor my passion. She cursed me in my work, took all children and returned to Alamigo. Well, but now is not the time for that tale. The area I am placing in your charge is Bloodshore, in eastern Landosia. Place this aetherometer in an appropriate location, and after a spell, retrieve it and bring it to me. I obtain the data I require, and you and the monk, Simpleton, are afforded the chance to indulge your, how shall I put it, charming little backworld fantasies. Although happy. Ideally, I would prefer you have a knowledgeable understanding of Bloodshore's history, but I fear we lack the time for me to educate you. I need hardly tell you that my research takes precedence over your schooling. I should turn the TV down, it's a bit loud. Best job alert! Also, hello! Also, I just realized my phone isn't showing the chat. So, let me reset that. I had to look back at my computer to see that. How do I get back to it? There we go. Anyways, hello! Let me keep going. Good. Awesome, I'm glad. I really like the pugilist quest line, so I'm hoping to enjoy the monk. We shall see. I've got a lot of it to do, as you can see, as I'm doing the level 35 quest right now, and I'm level 48. Yeah. Yep. Okay, so let's teleport. Well, actually here. This will be faster. Bloodshore. Ooh, right there. Costa del Sol. Alright. Let's see. Okay, so I'm headed out here. Okay. Down here. Oh, it was just deep enough. Was there a big battle here, I guess? Alright, who am I fighting now? Who am I fighting? Easy. Done. Quick and fast. Well, back to the Goldsmith Guild I go. Just 4 little tiny enemies and then I'm done. Alright, let's see. Ethernet, Goldsmiths Guild. Oh no, did the monk not come back? Time for me to go do his quest. Rejoin him, and that's where the real fight will begin. Maybe. Have you brought the aetherometer? It seems the device has suffered some damage. I suppose such things are unavoidable in this line of work. I must see to its repairs at once. That is, after all, why I put up here in the Goldsmiths Guild. My aetherometer is no ordinary device. I came up with the elaborate design myself. Had the finest engineers at Galore Ironworks who draft the schematics, and then commissioned the most talented goldsmiths to fabricate it. Whittaker delivered the results of his outing not long ago. I must insist that you take your leave of me now. There is a wealth of data for me to analyze, and I fear that simply having you nearby will somehow affect the processing power of my brain. Repairing that aetherometer and determining which locations to next investigate will require some time. Why don't you go and train those muscles of yours, or whatever it is you do in my absence? Oh, okay, that's it. Level 35 quest done. Wish to target enemy. Ooh. Ooh, this is good. This is good. I wanted a thing that lets me do something like that. Okay, let me... Okay, so let me see. What's the best thing to put that on? Let me put that on... There we go. You know what? On second thought, this has a better feel to it. Yeah. Very cool, very cool. Alright, Eric. Well, I should have looked at what I was getting from this. Ah, dear Barnaby, so good of you to trouble yourself to come. Normally I might be cross, but my spirits are far too high just now. And it is you I have to thank. I speak of the data you procured. It is simply marvelous. You have a true gift for grunt work, my friend. I wish I had 100 more assistants just like you. I've been in this field for a long, very long time, and I have been alone ever since that unfortunate muffled tea fungus culture incident sparked my passion for research. I regret nothing, Barnaby, save perhaps having to share so wondrous a world with souls as unlearned as yourself. Still, your performance has not left me completely bereft of joy. It is rewarding to think that my instruction has guided you to such success. There. How was that? Shall we dispense with any further pleasantries? Very good then. I made yet another career-defining discovery while pondering which battleground to measure next. Eorzea is home to numerous locations where the Aether is in an intensely chaotic state, yet which never played host to any war. My hypothesis was that such flux in the Aether was indicative of a past battle, and all my research was predicted upon this. But turn the theory on its head, Barnaby, if your mind is able. What if people of the past chose areas of roiling Aether to hold their battles? I have already sent the simpleton monk to take measurements at the fine sand banks, and, as you are doubtless unaware, this lies on the border between Alamigo and Gredonia, and was the stage of the Autumn War. I ask that you find our monk friend and collect his aetherometer. Manual and tedious, yes, but he has an early make of the device that is unable to transmit data. I gather the numbskull is in that little Alamigo in southern Thunderland by this time. You think I ask much of you? False! I ask more. Your other task is to travel to Snake Mold in the South Shroud, and there take measurements with your own aetherometer. I will continue with my research here in your absence. Mind you, if you care to know aught of all the Autumn War and the fine sandbanks upon which it was fought, I will gladly enlighten you. You need only ask. Yes, tell me. Ah, an honest inquiry. That sad, wonderful moment when ignorant curiosity overcomes pride. Right then, let us begin. No, what have I done? Ooh. Okay, it's still giving me options for the last things. So I can... I might learn about that sometime. It's a thing I can do if I wish to. But I do not wish to right now. Let's go, Little Alamigo. All right. Yeah, at this point, I don't want to use a mouse. I don't care what kind of mouse it is. I like using a gamepad. Ooh, there's a thing out here for my hunting log. Oh, I don't know why I left. I'm so used to just coming here and leaving to go do Beast Tribe stuff. Which is the thing I plan on doing more of, should I finish these job quests within the stream and still have time to. Because right now, I kind of can't. They're kind of all maxed out. Oops. You have come far. It is good to see you, brother. You come for my Etherometer. It is not ready to give. My work is not finished. I came as soon as I was told, but the readings require more time. Do not worry, they will be ready soon. You make for Snake Molt in the South Shroud. Eric believes the Aether strong there, yet that land hosted no great battles. He told me as much this morn. Leave me to my task here. Make for Snake Molt. Take your readings, my work will soon be done. I will bring the device to you. I have troubled you to come here. I will not trouble you to wait. Go. We will meet again at Snake Molt, brother. Alright. So now I go to Snake Molt, which is South Shroud. It's that little area there. Quarry Mill. Back where I learned to become a bard. I must travel there once more. There we go. There we go. Here we go. All right. On the right path. I would be fighting all these if I hadn't just completely over-leveled by doing every possible side quest in the game prior to Ultimate Weapon. That's why I have all these class at these levels. I have not been grinding. This is just me not wanting to over-level my main class while doing side quests. So I just start a different class and use it for the side quests instead. And now I've got 4 classes at almost level 50. Alright. Oh, nope, I didn't even use that one. I used to There we go. Boom. Any more? Opens up the chakra. Hey, look at this thing. Okay. Oh, hello. Well done, brother. I feel your chakra. It has grown. I hope to arrive before you, but I see I am late. Elan's power has gone to you. Elan's power has gone to you. There is nothing left for me here. It is as I told you. We monks travel where aether flows strong. There we train. The power of the land enters us. Thus our chakra expand. This bonding causes great unrest. The land's energy becomes unstable. It will enter no other until it calms. I feel nothing here. As you would feel nothing at Firesand Banks. That land bonded to my chakra, and its aether is now at unrest. The teacher's work means nothing. I took no readings. I meant to hasten here, but I was delayed. There was a gathering of the monkhood. I was summoned to little Alamigo. The teacher's chidings? Worry not. I will use my device here. Any results will suffice. The man has already reached his conclusion. He will twist the data to fit. It is a sad existence, to sacrifice all for truth, yet be unable to truly know when one sees it. Speak not of this to him, brother. You see both our aims. You know mine to be more worthy. I tell this to you and you alone. I am of the Alamigan resistance. I fight for freedom from Garlemald. I escaped the occupation. I have come here to fight, to gather allies and weapons. But these lands sadden me. The people have forgotten. Alamigo is a distant memory. The resistance here is small. They aid where they can, but it is not enough. This war demands great power. That power lies in the chakra. The teacher is not an evil man, but he thinks only of his work, not the suffering of innocence. His knowledge can be used for good. The battlefields, they can turn the tide. The chakra of many must be opened. If this way is lost to me, no, I will have this power. I must. An end to oppression. An end to starvation. Alamigo will be made free. I will see it done. Forgive my speech. It is a matter close to my heart. I will give you my device, but I ask you say nothing of this to Eric. I beg you, brother. Let me turn the music up. Oh, give me just a second. Alright, sorry about that. I was going to change the... I already have all the volume all the way max. I don't want to turn my TV itself too loud. I was hoping to get the music up a bit more, but... let's see. Let us head back to Ul'dah. I'm going to, at some point, have to take a break because it looks like everyone in the house is wanting me to go cook dinner. Make us some spaghetti. So I'm gonna have to do that. And I think that might take long enough to where I'm gonna have to stop the stream entirely. We'll see how fast I can get through some stuff real quick. Goldsmith Guild. That's right. I'm not used to that. I'm used to going here. Alright, this was level 40, right? So maybe if everything is fast enough... I don't know how long these quests are going to be. Like, the level 35 quest was done in an instant, pretty much. I fought 4 little creatures, and that was it, and there wasn't much story. I trust you have returned with both of my etherometers? Please tell me you fumbling dolts haven't managed to damage either of them this time. Just read the different descriptions. All looks to be in order here. These readings from your device. They look promising, very promising indeed. I dare say this data may yield revolutionary results. Your chakra opened a bit more, did it? Well, yes. Aether is a most mysterious and wonderful thing. I'm glad this meaningful research could serve your nonsensical ends as well. Now, leave me to my work. Surely you can find some simple way to pass the time. Fighting, say, or... I don't know. Scratching? Alright. Howling Fist. Level an attack upon one of all enemies in a straight line before you. Ooh. Can only be executed while in combat and under the effects of the 5th chakra. 5 chakra close upon execution. Okay. I will say these quests are less involved with like unique stuff, unlike when doing the pugilist stuff, and I would do missions and I'd come back and I'd train with Holy Fist. I think that was his name. Hammond Holy Fist or something. Let's see. Alright, it's going to be on my bar already. It's going to be in 2, no, 1, no, there it is. Okay, so this one, wait, this one I'll put here because I have my 5th chakra on X, my meditation on X, so I can be like meditation, double tap, and then Howling Fist. Because I doubt I'll be using that very often. That's only when fighting multiple people and they're in a straight line. So, you know. Okay. About an hour into the stream, I feel like this would be a good place to stop. Because it's going to take a bit to cook. Actually, let me make sure there's even meat thawed out. Give me just a second. I'll be right back, and I'll be back real quick. Scratching was a lot funnier playing as a Mikoto. Yeah, it would be. Yeah, that would be a lot more fitting. Okay. Yeah, give me a second. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna go check to see, because they're saying for me to cook spaghetti, but I don't know if anyone's thawed any meat out. So let me go check that real quick. If it is already thawed out, I'll come back and say, okay, I'm going to end the stream for a bit and all that. But give me just a second. I'll check real quick. Alright, hello. Okay, so meat is thawed out, so I'm going to end this stream for now. I was thinking of maybe just pausing it and putting it on the BRB screen, which I should have had it on while I was going to check the stuff, but I didn't. But, I mean, I've got to cook it all, and then I've also got to actually eat, so I'm going to be gone long enough to where I think I should just end the stream for now. I will be back tonight. Maybe give it like half an hour or something. At the least. At the bare minimum. That's assuming I cook fast and eat fast. 'Cause I'm not the fastest person. So, yeah. This is weird. I'm not used to ending streams and then being like, I'll be back in a bit. But I'll be back in a bit. Stream is temporarily over. It shall return in like half an hour. And then I will hopefully, depending on how this goes, I'm hoping like level 45 quests will give me a lot of experience. Usually these quests do give a bunch of experience. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. My phone. Okay, so yeah. I will be back in a bit with more of this. Monks. And maybe mages. We'll see. We'll see. Anyways, BRB. Gonna get some food. Bye.